Hi guys, Jess here with Key Tarot. I'm just going to do a real quick general reading. This is not zodiac sign specific. I don't know who it's for. I don't know what it's about. It might be your story, might not be. So let us say a quick blessing and we'll just get started, all right? Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being with us here today. And in every breath that we take, we ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. All right, we're going to start off with this Tarot of Wonderland here by Barbara Moore. Now let's see what we got going on. Perfect. Wow, that's a lot. I have the Six of Cups comes out on its side. Wow. Somebody is questioning maybe a soulmate relationship. This is one of our soulmate cards in the deck. It can be past life love. It can be someone that you have grown up with, someone you would intend to grow old with. That kind of energy. I've got the Nine of Wands in reverse and I got the Four of Swords in reverse that's come out with it. Nine of Wands in reverse can be somebody who... And with this combination, with this Four of Swords and this Nine of Wands coming underneath this is somebody who's taking a time out. They're pausing for a reflection. They're kind of thinking about what they want to do. It can be a separation, the Four of Swords, whenever we have that energy. And whenever we have it in the reverse, this is an uncomfortable separation. This Nine of Wands, what I was going to say about this, the Nine of Wands is representative of like the wounded warrior. This is somebody who's putting up a lot of walls around themselves. This is somebody who's putting up some boundaries. And it's usually because they've been burned in the past, right? So it seems kind of healthy for them to be doing that. But this is a person, whomever I'm talking to, if this is your reading, it's kind of an uncomfortable, I'm hearing the word stalemate situation here where I don't think that you're enjoying this at all. I've got the Seven of Cups in reverse, which can be someone who feels like they don't know what they're supposed to do. They don't know how to feel about something. They don't know. They can be a little emotionally overwhelmed by what's going on with the Seven of Cups whenever it comes out in the reverse like that. And I have the Six of Wands. Wow, and it comes out on its side crossing this this Wounded Warrior card here. This is the Six of Wands is about like a victorious homecoming after a battle hard fought. And whenever it comes out here, there's somebody who's kind of questioning where home is. There's somebody here who feels like they're rather unsupported in this environment for whatever reason. And it's giving them it's like an energy of wanting to come back, wanting to come home, wanting to have like a restoration of a relationship in some way. And I have the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. So whenever I have a lot of cards that come out on their sides, and most of these are either in the reverse or on their sides, that tells me that it's an energy of change. There's a shift that's happening here. It's a transitionary phase. And a lot of times it will, they'll come out on their sides just to let me know that something's shifting or changing, or it can indicate that you're kind of in the driver's seat of this transition. Now, this Knight of Pentacles, this is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, masculine energy, but don't get hung up on the zodiac signs or the genders that I call out. I only call them out in case they are of significance to you. But really, it's an energy of being quite stuck and feeling like you are unsure if you want to invest any more into this, and really wanting to make good choices for yourself, and that's wise. Why are we having this situation in the first place? I got the King of Pentacles in reverse. There could have been a lot of financial loss in the recent past. There's like a loss of stability here with that King of Pentacles in reverse. And again, it's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, masculine energy. It's kind of a feeling of someone, it can be a feeling of being unsupported. It can also be just a lot of financial restrictions. The King of Pentacles, whenever he's in the reverse, he doesn't always make the best choices when it comes to financial matters of the home, something like that. This is someone who can be kind of unreliable, a little bit unpredictable when it comes to planning for the future. And this may be the individual that you were in this situation with, and maybe you've removed yourself because of that. I've got the Ten of Wands comes out, and that comes out in the upright position. Ten of Wands is an energy of feeling like you can't do it anymore. Like I have too much on my plate. Like one more thing added to this and it's all going to spill out and we're all going to be run off into the ditch here is kind of that feeling. There's kind of a big jumble here. This doesn't lay out like a regular, like my typical readings do. Let's see. And I have the World card here. In the upright position, this is actually a really good sign for you, whomever you are. I understand that this is a challenging situation that you're in, but this World card is It's the ending of a cycle. It can be an ending of an era, is what I'm hearing. But it's the World card's the last card in the entire deck of tarot, right? And I always say it's not about starting like the next chapter of your life. It's like actually finishing one volume and shelving it and pulling down the next volume of your life. When we talk about the World card, we're talking about cycles that are 7-year cycles, 9-year cycles, 11-year cycles, 13-year cycles, whatever. And it can be oftentimes about a Saturn return, like dealing with all of the karma that you've accumulated over the last X number of years or whatever, and freeing yourself up, tying up loose ends, freeing yourself to start something new. And when we've had this World card out in a lot of the readings that I've done over the last couple of weeks, where we have major shifts happening. We have a lot of people who are moving from one place to another in their lives. And I have this Devil card here that crosses this World card, which is the card of Capricorn, incidentally, this Devil card. But it really talks about not wanting to take anything toxic, negative in any way into the next phase of your life is kind of what I'm looking at. We're looking at someone here, if this is your reading, someone who's really saying, kind of like I'm hearing, putting your foot down and saying, we're not gonna, either it changes and it changes today, or I'm gonna change, you know, kind of energy, and I'm gonna be changing a lot is kind of what I'm hearing. Let me put this down and let me grab a new deck here. Let's use this traditional Rider-Waite. Okay, take me back over here to this Six of Cups energy. Now, that's one of our soulmate cards, right? And you're going to have a lot of soulmates in your life, you know? So a season, a reason, or a lifetime. That's what you always hear about soulmates. And they come in and they touch your life in a lot of different ways. So there's a reason why you're feeling this heavy vibe. Now I got the Tower card that comes out on top of all of this. There was kind of some kind of major fallout that happened between you and this individual. The Tower moment is, it's like something that feels catastrophic. It feels like it can come out of nowhere. Something that just like really knocks your knees out from under you. And it looks like there was some kind of major shakeup that happened. What was that? That propelled this state of separation. I have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so the Ace of Swords in reverse can be a message you don't want to hear, a message you don't want to have to send, a message of, it can be communication that's uncomfortable. The Ace of Swords can be someone who doesn't always tell the truth whenever we have it in the reverse. But it's definitely an energy of swift moving change with that Ace of Swords. Swords are very fast moving, and this is definitely a major change with that Tower card. And when we have it in the reverse, it's not a very welcome message or change. And now I got the Queen of Swords on top of that. This is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. By the way, this Suit of Swords, this Queen of Swords has been put into a position where now she's having to say a lot of things. She's having to express herself a lot. And I'm understanding that the Queen of Swords is not always the most popular person in the room, right? Because her opinions are usually based in fact and logic. They're usually fairly devoid of emotion. And if this is you, you've probably had to put your foot down and pretty much say some things that you really didn't want to have to say. I got the High Priestess here. There's a lot of inner knowing and wisdom within you. Whoever I'm reading for, the High Priestess is the card of Pisces, but it's really about natural intuition. It's following your gut instinct. It's knowing that there's something beyond this that's being moved by a higher power. There's a lot of understanding. It's a lot of psychic development with the High Priestess, but this is someone who's just had an inner knowing about something. I don't know if you've known that someone's been kind of again, not telling you the whole truth about something with that Ace of Swords in reverse, or if you just know that it's time to cut some of these things out. And again, I've got the Ten of Wands in reverse. Wowza. Man, whoever you are, I've just got like chills on the right side of my body all of a sudden. It's just so, so much that you're dealing with, so much, a heavy, heavy burden here. Okay, how do we make this better? It looks like you're already well on your way to making it better just by simply making some kind of a change here. And I've got the Lovers in reverse, darn it all. So the Lovers in reverse can be an energy of having to make the Lovers card is the card of choice, right? And it looks like this is a choice you're not happy that you're having to make. But the Lovers, it's basically says, if I choose you, then all of the other options are wiped off the table. And if I don't choose you, then I still get to keep all those other options, but I don't get you as an option. And whenever we have the Lovers in reverse, it's a terrible choice that you're having to make. But with that 10 of Wands out there 2 times, it's just too much. You simply could not keep on with this another minute if you had to, right? And I think it's that understanding that, and I got the Strength in reverse. Yes, indeed, that's the card of Leo. But the Strength in reverse says, man, I can't do it anymore. I can't support this. I cannot keep on with this. It's draining out your strength and your energy. I feel that. The Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant is the card of marriage. It's the card of Taurus, but it's the card of traditional values, stoicism, that kind of thing. It's a card of commitment. And whenever we have it in the reverse, this is someone who's probably walking away from a major commitment like that in their lives, especially when it crosses the Devil card and that World card right there. And I got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Quite brokenhearted about this. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy. You're pulling in a lot of royalty cards here, which tells me that you're someone who's pretty well developed within yourself. And I'm actually quite impressed that you're able to walk away from whatever this is, with the Devil card being present right there. The 10 of Wands twice out in the reverse. The 7 of Cups in reverse. The Strength card in reverse. The Lovers card in reverse. The Hierophant in the reverse. How in the world could you possibly make any other different choice? And plus, when I'm looking at this Queen of Cups in the reverse, this tells me someone who's had to cry a lot of tears. And I think you're coming to the realization that you don't want to be in a relationship that you have to cry a lot of tears about anymore. It's one thing, all relationships go through ups and downs, right? But it's another thing when you start writing it down on the calendar and you realize you've cried more than you haven't, right? And you've cried more than you haven't for a very long time. And I think that that's why you're showing your true strength in letting this go and walking away from this for whatever reason. And I'm a big supporter of sticking it out and doing what you can. I do believe that, like I said, relationships are ups and downs, and they do take a lot of commitment to make them work, obviously. But it's also good to know when it's the right time to leave the party, right? Yeah. All right. Whoever you are, you're doing a great job. I'm sorry that you're having to deal with this. There's a lot of emotional upheaval here. But with this World card in the upright position, you've definitely got your eyes on the future, your future, what's at stake for you in your life. And it looks like you're making very positive, healthy choices here. All righty. If that was your reading, I wish you the very best of luck, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. So much love to you all.